Race number 5 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 3 o'clock. It is the City of Belmont Community Trophy over 1400 metres. It's a 78 plus affair. The replay horse can look at Pinzu finishing second in the Old Comrade Stakes.
Already famous leads Pinzu, the first to come off the bridle. Going up on his outside, Falcon Crest a length away, Zuccaros, and then Northbridge and Responded. 150 to go. Falcon Crest is the leader. Pinzu now fights back on the inside, but Falcon Crest has got his head in front and is going to be muscled over the line by Pike to win the Old Comrade. Falcon Crest.
Pinzu was very well supported in betting markets to win the Old Comrade Stakes, but he found Falcon Crest a little bit too tough over the 1600 metres, so he drops back to his favourite trip on Saturday. He's won 4 of his 8 races over 1400 metres. He gets in with just 55.5 kilos as well, thanks to the 3 kilo claim of Brodie Kirby. He goes on top here. I think he's a worthy favourite. Number 10, See Me Sizzle, was sounding an all-star trial, feeling the likes of Gatting, Debelatio and Chocolate Holic. He catches the eye on the limit weight of 54 kilos. He's got William Pite in the saddle here, and he's put up pretty decent numbers last campaign over this kind of trip. Number 5, the Celt. Look, I think the trip might be the undoing of the Celt. He's yet to place over 1400 metres or win beyond 1200 metres, but I do respect that he's in really good form for his new trainer, Anne King. And then number 8, Bass Strait. Look, he drops to 54 kilos for the first time since contesting the Cyril Flower Stakes back in February 2017. And he ran pretty well for an 80 to 1 shot behind Taxigano 2 weeks ago here. Worth considering for the exotics. My top selection in race number 5, going with number 2, Pinzu, to beat number 10, See Me Sizzle, 5, The Celt, and 8, Bass Strait. Race number 6 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 3:40. It's the main event. It's the WA Size Produce Stakes, a Group 3 race over 1400 metres for the 2-year-olds. The replay horse, we're going to look at Lady Cosmology in the Karrakatta Plate 2 weeks ago.
302 in front from Chicks Pick and Lady Cosmology. Lord Help Me Run starts to finish on strongly, but Valor Road, the Magic Millions winner, boots well clear. Valor Road by 3, Lady Cosmology. She's starting to finish full of running. Valor Road in front, Lady Cosmology coming, but it's Valor Road. Valor Road all the way wins the Karrakatta from the stable.
6 gallopers come out of the Karrakatta Plate into the Size Produce Stakes, and I think Lady Cosmology might be the one to be on here. The barrier draw means that she's inside Valor Road for their rematch. She may well get to the front, and she was catching her stablemate in the final couple of 100 metres of the Karrakatta. She showed when winning on debut in the Supremacy Stakes that she can handle being under pressure on the speed, and I think she may be the one to beat in the big race. The obvious danger is number 1, Valor Road. He was fantastic in the Karrakatta Plate. He got to the front remarkably easily under Aaron Mitchell, but he's drawn the car park here and he's trying to create a bit of history. No horse has ever won the Magic Millions, the Karrakatta and the Size in the same year. Number 2, Lord Help Me Run, was 3rd in the Karrakatta Plate behind Valor Road and Lady Cosmology. He shapes as if he'll love 1400 metres. I just can't see him turning the tables on both of the stablemates. And number 9 might be an improver. That's Nicelli. Gets the blinkers on here. A Central Gate. Did pretty well in the Karrakatta considering she drew the outside. My own top selection in the main race, the Size Produce Stakes, going with number 8, Lady Cosmology, to beat 1, Valor Road, 2, Lord Help Me Run, and 9, Nicelli. Race number 7 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 4:20. It's the Belmont City of Opportunity handicap over 1,000 metres, restricted to horses with fewer than 2 metropolitan wins. The replay horse can look at the trial at Larkhill of Enticing Star.
Inside the 400, getting back along the inside now, Enticing Star starting to get over the ground well. Then came Zosimus. Arcadia Princess punching up through the gaps and comes through really strongly, and Very Tempting's at the tail of the field. It's Enticing Star, and coming through with it was Arcadia Prince. Enticing Star took the gap really well at the cutaway, sprinted through and wins over second Arcadia Prince.
Enticing Star is unbeaten in her 2 races, and she resumes from her 283-day spell after defeating WA Guinea's 5th Arcadia Prince in the trial that we just saw. That was a terrific performance. She's first up here, having joined Adam Durantiard from Team Williams. She's probably going to be odds on and deservedly so. I think she's a galloper with an enormous future, and she should be winning this. Number 10, Ara Fury, is probably the main danger. A first up specialist with the fresh ratings to feature in the finish here, and she's got WA's informed jockey Chris Parnham doing the steering as well. Number 2, Speeding Comet, won well in weaker company about 17 days ago, but only looks a chance for one of the minor placings here from a wide gate under Taylor Stone. And number 3, Puck Shapeshifter, was too bad to be true last start, when the most likely explanation for that was he just didn't appreciate running on a soft track down at Albany. My top selection in race number 7, going with number 13, Enticing Star, to beat 10, Arafura, 2, Speeding Comment, and 3, Puck Shapeshifter. Race number 8 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 5 o'clock. It's the hashtag Celebrate Belmont handicap over 1,200 metres. It's a 72 plus affair. The replay horse going to look at Cash on Call winning a trial at Larkhill.
Front we have holding the inside is going to be Canary Red, leads the way but only narrowly. The outside getting to it, Mr. Undercover, getting off heels and working into the clear is Dinah Bell. Now they start to run on. Cash on Call's winding up, and down the outside Golgotha, and then Count Miles off. A line of 5 driving through the middle, Dinah Bell, but Cash on Call takes the lead, and Cash on Call beats second.
Cash on Call has 2 wins and a second place to show for his 3 fresh runs previously. He trialled really well under Shelby Colgate, and he gets the expert assistance of William Pike on his competitive return, racing off the limit weight of 54 kilos. Does have a bar plate on, but I'm not too concerned about that because the form in the book was with that gear. He goes on top here. From number 2, Belter, beat his rivals by more than a couple of lengths over Saturday's course and distance 2 weeks ago, and he certainly should lead from a very long way from gate number 1 here. He's the likely favourite. I just want to oppose him with the 1 down the bottom. Number 3, Ripper Rio, is a fascinating competitor for mine, having his first run for Gavin Foster after a 9-week let up. If you go through his form, some of his speed figures over 1,200 metres are actually pretty good, and I think he might represent some each way value. Number 11, Warjeune, over-raced in the early stages of a 1,400 metre event a couple of weeks ago. So Steve Wolf, who's really good at placing his horses, he drops him back to the 6 furlongs. I think that's a positive. My top selection in the final race, going with number 12, Cash on Call, to beat 2, Belter, 3, Ripper Rio, and 11, Warjeune. It's now time to nominate my best bets on Ascot's 8 race card. I'm going with a couple of first uppers. In race number 4, number 6, Rogan Nella for Daniel Morton, and in race number 7, number 13, Enticing Star. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log onto our website, or you can follow us on social media. Until next time on the box seat, bye for now.